Hello gamers, today we present to you the top 5 controller support games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. Fishing Planet, an online game with a size of 2.4 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Fishing Planet is a very realistic mobile fishing game that takes you to different rivers, seas and reservoirs to try and catch as many fish as you can. To do this, you'll need to efficiently use each of the fishing rods and hooks that you unlock as you play. The visuals in Fishing Planet are really quite spectacular, and the realistic 3D graphics will immerse you in a dynamic fishing experience. The result is that you can enjoy tossing each hook into the water and trying out the many possibilities that the built-in motion physics have to offer. In Fishing Planet, you have to calculate the best angle for catching the most valuable fish. Depending on which setting you're fishing in, you can find certain species or others that you need to catch and expand the gallery of marine life you've already caught. The outstanding realism and the wide variety of fish and technical equipment mean that you can enjoy exciting fishing sessions on river and various reservoir banks. Download the Fishing Planet APK for Android and iOS and enjoy one of the best smartphone fishing games out there. Gunfire Reborn, an online game with a size of 1.5 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Gunfire Reborn is an adventure level-based game featured with FPS, roguelite and RPG. Players can control heroes with various abilities to experience diverse build gameplay, use randomly dropped weapons and props to explore random levels. This game supports solo mode and multiplayer mode with up to 4 players. Gunfire Reborn Mobile has reset and upgraded its basic controls as well as weapon shooting performance, and strives to achieve an authentic game experience on mobile devices. There are distinctive heroes and diversified weapons you can use it, and then it will go for a thrilling single-player adventure, or team up for more fun. Dismantle, an offline game with a size of 1.4 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Dismantle is a survival adventure title developed by Finnish studio 10 Tons, that drops the player into a hostile environment full of cool creatures that want to kill you. You're sent on an epic adventure that will see you traverse suburbs that have been retaken by lush greenery and buildings glistening from the fall of snow. The world in Dismantle is pretty big considering the scope of the game. It is not until you power on the first link tower and unveil the map for the starter area that you get a sense of how large the world is. You must level up by exploring and crafting to unlock new inventions that will help along on the quest to escape the island. The leveling system is a crucial part of advancing through the world, so it's pretty useful that everything you do grants XP. Dismantle is a dense survival adventure with many moving parts that come together very well for a tight experience, with a fun gameplay loop to get lost in. However, you can have too much of a good thing, and I think this can be the case over the very long runtime of this game. Lewis the Game, an offline game with a size of 3.2 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Louis the Game is an action and adventure game where you accompany the official mascot of luxury brand Louis Vuitton as she collects candles, exploring dreamy scenarios and avoiding obstacles while finding all the rewards. Louis the Game has beautiful 3D graphics that also happen to be incredibly relaxing. These natural spaces are full of surprises and dotted with candles you need to collect to complete each challenge. Each time you pick up a candle, you'll unlock postcards and other objects that reveal information about Louis Vuitton's story. The controls are very intuitive. All you have to do is tap on the virtual joystick on the left side of the screen to move Vivian. On the right, on the other hand, you'll see several action buttons for jumping or using the skills you've unlocked. You can also look in your backpack to see all the objects you've collected. Discover all the secrets in this magical universe by accompanying Vivian through each stage of this gorgeous game, learning about the history of one of the most famous fashion brands in the world as you go. Project Hazard, an offline game with a size of 1.3 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Project Hazard is an FPS that takes you into multiple settings to kill all the zombies that cross your path. By equipping yourself with dozens of weapons you unlock, you will gradually advance through and take control of the city while shooting all the enemies. As the 3D visuals were developed under Unreal Engine 4, you won't have any trouble spotting your enemies. The controls in Project Hazard are pretty straightforward, so you can progress easily. Simply press the joystick to move in any direction and tap the action buttons to throw grenades or reload ammo, and so on. The shooting is automatic, so the only thing you have to do is worry about moving the camera for accurate aim. In the upper left corner, you can see your health bar. By keeping an eye on this bar, you will be able to slip away from the enemies when your health drops too low from the hits you receive from the living dead. Downloading the Project Hazard APK for Android and iOS means you can face super realistic battles in an FPS that will really put your enemy killing skills to the test. Advancing through hostile territory, you must make the most of the available weapons to try and survive.